This is the Global Economic Commodities Scrap Metal and Recycling Report by our Bentley Roll-Up Trailers and Gondola Trailers, July 11, 2022. U.S. weekly crude steel production rose to 1.767 million tons on a slowing economy and imports taking market share. The U.S. dollar index. The U.S. dollar versus other global currencies. When the U.S. dollar index goes up, commodity prices in dollars typically goes down. It rose to 107, a new 20-year high on the good U.S. jobs report, which ensures higher interest rates coming, which drives the dollar up. WTI crude oil price fell to 104.79 a barrel and was under $99 at one point during the week. This was on recession fears and resurgence of COVID in China. The U.S. weekly oil rig count rose to 597. Higher prices and higher demand are bringing a higher rig count. U.S. weekly crude oil production was steady at 12.1 million barrels per day, still down 1 million barrels per day from pre-COVID. Producers remain focused on keeping prices and profits high. Scrap steel number one HMS price fell to about $363 a gross ton, but it's still settling. The high U.S. dollar is hurting scrap exports and helping cheaper imports come into the country. Hot rolled coil steel price fell to $44.85 a hundredweight, which is $8.97 a ton. This was on slowing demand, cheaper imports, and lower scrap prices. Copper price rose to $3.52 a pound after hitting $3.28 during the week. Importantly, China may boost infrastructure spending, but it's also on a slow global growth. Aluminum price was up slightly at $1.10 a pound, which is $24.36 a metric ton on muted demand and higher aluminum production. China producer price inflation eased to 6.1%, a 15-month low. It was on a slowing economy, with the driver being a sell-off of ferrous metals. U.S. June new jobs created were 372,000, better than forecast. Professional and business services were up 74,000, and leisure was up 67,000. U.S. June unemployment rate was steady at 3.6%. The number of people employed actually fell as people left the workforce. U.S. June S&P Composite PMI, a major overall economic indicator. It fell to 52.3, the slowest growth since January. This was as manufacturing and services grew slower and on less new orders, and new orders for exports fell. U.S.-made trade deficit improved to a negative $85.5 billion, a 5-month low. This was as exports hit a record, but deficits with China and the EU were worse. It was better with Canada and Mexico, probably related to us importing less oil from them. Wall Street's Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 241 points to 31,338 on the stronger than expected jobs report. Want to reduce your transportation costs? Carry about 6,000 pounds more on every load. Buy a Bentley Bridgemaster, which is an 80,000 GVW trailer with only 2 axles. Carry about 23 tons legally using 20 to 80 yard boxes. As always, feel free to call or email me with any questions, and we hope all have a safe and profitable week.